these two, give the count of these two, Jagai and Madhya, there is Brahmana demons or rogues also you can say, and says that they have done so many sins that even if 1 lakh associates of mine, that is kayasthas, keep account for 1 month, still it is so huge. Now what should we do with this count? Should we immerse it? Because already Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has delivered and nullified their sins. So should we immerse this record? At the time, Yamaraj says to Chitragupta that whatever pious and impious activities are there, that is taken into count. But when a person is performing devotion service, keeping Krishna in the center, those activities are not recorded. Now, because of the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the sins are completely nullified. So we also discussed that why we should focus in Krishna, do all the activities for Krishna, whether it is Karma Yoga, Dhyana Yoga, Jnana Yoga, and in Bhakti Yoga, all the yogas are automatically counted. When a person is performing Bhakti Yoga, he is performing Dhyana Yoga also, Jnana Yoga also, Karma Yoga also. That means giving everything to Krishna, meditating on Krishna, and the knowledge is focused on Krishna. Or the knowledge attains the perfection because understanding our relationship with Krishna is more important. And today we'll have 24th verse, starting from the 24th verse, 14th chapter, Chaitanya Bhagavat. Madhya Khanda. आथे व्यथे चित्रगुप्त आदि यतगण धरिया लागिला सबे करिते क्रंदन. His associates headed by Chitragupta quickly grabbed a hold of him and began to cry. Was Yamaraj hearing the words of Chitragupta, he practically forgot himself due to love of God. He fell unconscious. Then all the associates headed by Chitragupta caught hold of his lotus feet and started crying. Sarvadeva rathe yana kirtana karya rahila yamera ratha shoka kulahaya. All the demigods were traveling in their chariots. One second. And singing the glories of the Lord. Yamaraja's chariot was not moving. However, for its occupants were filled with lamentation. Dui Brahma Asurera Mochana Dikiya Sei Guna Karma Sabe Chalila. Gaia, after seeing the deliverance of the two Brahmana demons, everyone was glorifying the nature of the pastime. Demigods and demons are ascertained according to their qualities and activities. The demigods proceeded while singing the glories of how the good qualities and service attitude of the Lord's devotees free demonic people from bondage and engage them in the service of the Supreme Lord, who is a reservoir of qualities. Mundane qualities and activities are all temporary. The soul's activities and qualities, however, are spiritual. If the qualities and activities of the liberated souls are glorified, then living entities are freed from the conditioned nature. That is why it is very important to glorify our acharyas. Why every day we say Jai Srila Prabhupada, Jai Srila Prabhupada. Even by saying this, Jai Srila Prabhupada, we are glorifying Srila Prabhupada. Though we may not be so competent enough to glorify his activities. But just by saying Jai Srila Prabhupada and glorifying the acharyas in the disciplic succession and having that reverence to all the acharyas of other disciplic successions also, by glorifying the liberated souls, our qualities become purified. We can be delivered very quickly by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Shankara Virinchi Shesha Adi Devagana Naradadi Gaya Seiduera Mochana. The demigods headed by Shiva, Brahma, Shesha, and Narada were all glorifying the deliverance of the two. केह केह ना जाने आनंद कीर्तन कारुण्य देखिया केह karye krandana. Some of them had never experienced such ecstatic kirtan, and some cried after seeing such compassion. This is the quality of devotee. When he sees there is a devotee delivered, he feels very happy. He starts crying in ecstasy. रईया छे यमरथे देखे देवगणे रहीला सकल रथ यमरथ स्थाने. The demigod saw Yamaraj lying in his chariot, which had stopped, so they all stopped the chariots nearby. Shesha Aja Bhava Naradadi Rishigane Deke Padi Yache Yamadeva Achane Achetena. Achetena means unconscious. Here Yamaraj is lying unconscious, and sages headed by Brahma, then Shesha, Brahma, sages headed by Narada, Shesha, Brahma, Shiva, everybody saw this scene. Vismita Haila Sabe Na Jani Karana Chitragupta Kahilena Sabha Vivarana. They were all astonished because they did not know what had happened. Then Chitragupta explained everything to them. Krishna Veshe Hena Jani Aja Panchanana Karna Mule Sabe Mili Kare Kirtana. Brahma and Shiva realized that he was absorbed in love of Krishna, so they all chanted in his ear. Uthilena Yamadeva Kirtana Shunya Chaitanya Paya Nache Mahamattahaya. On hearing the Kirtan, Yamaraj got up. As he gained his consciousness, he danced like an intoxicated person. Uthila Paramananda Deva Sankirtana Krishnera Aveshe Nache Suryera Nandana. At the ecstasy of the demigod's Kirtan intensified, the son of Surya danced in ecstatic love for Krishna. The phrase Suryera Nandana refers to Yamaraj, the sun god. From the material point of view, he gives a reward and punishment to the uncontrolled and materialistic persons. As he heard the ecstatic Kirtan, he had the opportunity to forget his mundane position as a demigod. He thus became intoxicated with love of God and began to dance emotionally in the loving mellows of Sankirtan. So yesterday there was a question, which demigods had come, Nityasuris or the demigods occupying the post of the material world? So from this paragraph we can understand that the demigods holding the position of this material world had come, and also Nityasuris also came. Yama Nitya Dekhi Nache Sarva Devagana Naradadi Sange Nache Aja Panchanana. On seeing Yamaraj dance, all the other demigods began to dance. Brahma and Shiva also danced with personalities like Narada. Devagana Nritya Shuna Savadhana. Haya Ati Guhya Vede Vyakta Karibena Khiya. Hearing attentively about the dancing of the demigods, Vrindavan Das Thakur says, hear attentively about the dancing of the demigods. It is most confidential and it will be revealed by the Vedas. Nachaya Dharmaraja Chhadiya Sakla Laja Krishna Veshe na jane Apana Sarariya Shri Chaitanya Bale Ati Dhanya Dhanya Patita Pavana Dhanyavana. Dharmaraj gave up all shyness and danced. He forgot himself in love of Krishna. Remembering Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he exclaimed, all glories to the munificent deliverer of the fallen souls. Unkara Garajana महापुलकित प्रेम यमेर भावेर अंत नाही. विभल हया यम करे बहुक्रंदन Sanariya Gauranga Goshani. He rode loudly, and the hairs of his body stood on end in love of God. There was no end to Yamaraj's ecstasy. He became overwhelmed and cried profusely as he remembered Lord Gauranga. Yamera Yatika Gana Dekiya Yamera Prema Anande Padiya Gadi Yaya Chitragupta Mahabhaga Krishne Bada Anuraga Mala Shata Puri Puri Dhaya. On seeing Yamaraj's exhibition of ecstatic love, his associates rolled about in ecstasy. The most fortunate Chitragupta, who had a great attachment for Krishna, expressed exultation as he wandered around. So when Chitragupta is speaking to Yamaraj, yesterday we saw that how he says, and we all feel very bad, and we have that anxiety of thinking how much sinful reactions these two sinners will have to face, because the count is so much. But then they were very happy when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu delivered these two, Jagai and Madhya. And when he's speaking, because he himself loves the Lord so much, he's having the love of God. When he speaks, Yamaraj is also remembering Krishna's compassion. So he's filled with love of God. And that is how he is in ecstasy, seeing them, seeing him. Even Chitragupta and all other associates are in ecstasy. So that is why we have to respect demigods. They are just doing their work which has been assigned. Sometimes out of ignorance, we criticize demigods. But demigods, they just love Krishna. We say this is material demigod, a spiritual demigod. But even the material demigods means the demigods holding material positions. They are not material demigods. They are demigods holding material positions. When they are in ecstasy, they forget that material position. That is why we should not go to a demigod to ask some material benefits and remind them of their position to give that material benefits. Instead, if you talk about Krishna to them and glories about Krishna to them, they are filled in ecstasy and they bless you more to advance in devotional service. If any vigna comes in the path of devotional service, you can ask that, oh, demigod, please remove that vignas, which is not allowing me to really experience that love of God. And they are very happy with the devotees. It is said, when the devotees leave the body, demigods stand folded hands and express the fortune of the devotees to go back home, back to Godhead. Because they know that they have to work in this material world. Even though they want to go, but they have got the position. So they cannot leave the position and go to Golok Dham. But Krishna comes to them and visits them. They are the wonderful associates of Lord. That's why we should not criticize the demigod. The second Nam Aprad itself says, Shivasya Shri Vishnu Yagunamadi Sakalam Diyavinnam Pashe Sakalamita Karaihi. Don't think that they are separate from Krishna. At the same time, don't equalize them with Krishna. Nache Prabhu Shankara, Haya Digambara. Lord Shiva danced without cloth. Krishna Veshe Vachana na jane. Krishna Veshe Vasana na jane. Because he was complete in ecstasy. He forgot also that he is not wearing clothes. Digambara. Vaishnavera Agraganya Jagata Karaya Dhanya. Kahiya Taraka Rama Name. He makes the entire universe glorious by chanting the name of Ram, which delivers one from material bondage. He loves to chant the name of Ram. That is why many people, they go to Varanasi to leave the body. Because it is said when a person leaves the body, is about to leave the body, Lord Shiva comes and says Ram, Ram in the ears of those who are leaving the body in Varanasi. That much love he has for Krishna. You call Krishna, you call Ram. The same Supreme Personality of Godhead. That's why if you see, it's last 2 days before the opening of Ayodhya temple, many Brahmanas from Varanasi had come. And they performed the Abhishek ceremony of Prabhu Ram. So they may seem to be the worshippers of Lord Shiva, but they know that the Lord Shiva's Aradhya Bhagavan is Prabhu Ram. Anande Mahesh Nache Jatta O Nahik Bandhe Dekhi Nija Prabhu Mahima Kartika Ganesh Nache Maheshwara Pache Pache Shanariya Karuniera Sima. Realizing the glories of his worshipable Lord, Mahesha danced in ecstasy and his mated locks scattered. Kartikeya Ganesha remembered the Lord's unlimited mercy as they danced on either side of Shiva. So they are sons of Shiva, Shiv Parvati, Kartikeya and Ganesha. So they are also dancing in ecstasy. So when a devotee visits the temple of the demigods, they should chant the holy name very nicely, because the demigods also like to hear. They like to hear the songs and the kirtan of the holy name. Because their worshipable Lord is also Krishna only. There's a nice Kartikeya temple in south, the Prangundram. We had gone this time. And you'll not believe, it was a huge rush. It was practically 30th January. A huge rush, and it was Sunday also. But somehow we entered in just 5 minutes. Oh, nicely chanting the holy name. It's a place of Kartikeya. So and it is a place where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also has gone to Prangundram. It is no harm visiting the places of Kartikeya. They are one of the 6 houses of Kartikeya. Important 6 houses of Kartikeya, one comes to Prangundram. So one should visit and chant the holy name of Lord. Because they are also doing the same work. We are only Tuchha Jivas. But demigods are higher Jivas. They come in Jiva Tattva, but their platform is high. Their position is also high in this material world. That's why in the temples, if you see any of the temples, the temple architecture has the demigods in their paraphernalia. But demigods are actually worshipping Lord and inspiring even the jivas to worship Lord. Because it's the demigods who are protecting our body and inspiring us to worship Lord. Nachaye Chaturanana Bhakti Yandra Pranadana Laya Sakala Parivara Kashyapa Kardama Daksha Manu Bhrugu Maha Mukhya Pache Nache Sakala Brahmara. Four-headed Brahma, whose life and wealth is devotional service. Just the life and wealth, Pranadhana. Dance with his associates such as Kashyapa, Kardama, Daksha, Manu, Bhrugu, who all dance behind Brahma. So we have Saptarishis. They are also dancing. Prajapatis are also dancing. Daksha comes in the category of Prajapati. They are also dancing. Everybody is dancing. Why they are dancing? Because this type of deliverance of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has not been seen in any of his avatars also. When he comes in the full form, at that time also he delivered many, but this type of deliverance which Krishna has done now in the mode of Chaitanya or in the mood of Srimati Radharani, coming as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, this type of deliverance has not been done by anybody. You deliver a person and you go, but you deliver a person and make people recognize him, that is a topmost. Now everybody, when they are seeing Jagai and Madhai taking bath in Ganga, they feel that their life has become successful. The same people used to run away from them. That means making Jagai Madhai acceptable in the society is what Srila Prabhupada has done. Prabhupada just did not deliver people, but made them acceptable in the society. So that gratitude each and every disciple of Srila Prabhupada should have. And also that compassionate mood of Srila Prabhupada should be recognized by each and every one of us. And how Srila Prabhupada not only delivered the latest, but also made them acceptable in the society by giving them wonderful positions. So this type of deliverance has been by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Howsoever the person is criminal, howsoever, even in the past, that means in the other avatars. Now Hiranaksha, Hiranyakashipu, they were also killed by Narsimha, Shishupal, Dantavakra, many demons, Ravana, Kamsa, everybody were killed. But the position what these demons got, Brahmana demons got, the people started accepting them and considering them as one of them. And in fact, considering themselves fortunate to see them taking bath in Ganga. And aspiring for their association. We say, no, we are aspiring for a particular Guru Maharaj. Even their devotees used to aspire to have association of Jagai and Madhai. So this type of deliverance only Chaitanya Mahaprabhu can do. And the upcoming tradition of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu only can do. So in this way, everybody is dancing in ecstasy. The purport is big. That we'll do tomorrow. We'll do next time after 3-4 days. Maybe Tuesday, Wednesday. I have requested Sachadev Prabhu to speak on the subject. This subject we are going to speak.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam. Mataji, Jivatma.
Jivatma.
Which is the part of Paramatma Sandarbha, Anucheda 47 onwards. Just a small gist of it. Yeah. Thank you.
Yes, because from tomorrow Ram Katha is going to start. And my throat is really not good. I want to take some rest, throat rest. So at these morning hours, I can have some throat rest. And I want to prepare also for the class of Ramayana.
Yes.
So Ravindra Sachiputra Prabhu is very good in teaching the Sandarbhas. Anyhow, my desire is we have to go after this Chaitanya Bhagavat. We are going to start Shad Sandarbha. A gist of it can be given by Ravindra Sachiputra Prabhu. Yeah. Jivatma Jiva Sandarbha. We have Bhakti Sandarbha, Paramatma Sandarbha, Bhagavata Sandarbha. So Shad Sandarbhas has to be started. As soon as we complete Chaitanya Bhagavat, we will be doing. It may take 1 year, not a problem. But anyhow, there is a desire so that even I can also study. Okay.
Yeah, I selected Jivatma Mataji because we are all Jivatmas. And Jivatma is the subtlest entity in the entire universe. So therefore, I selected this topic and I need your permission. I needed your permission for this. Jivatma, right. We are all Jivatma, so we should know. We just know bodily what we are, but then we have to know more deeper about what we are as a soul. Hare Krishna.
So you can take for 3 classes. That is, tomorrow is Friday, Monday, yes. Tuesday. That is enough, 3 classes.
Yeah, I'll be doing part 1, so 3-4 classes are enough for that.
No problem.
Hare Krishna.
No Hare Krishna. Before ending the class, any questions you can ask. No questions? So I request who are all the callers in this, caller devotees, just give call to the devotees who are all going to come for the Ram Katha. Ram Katha topics will be like this. The first day will be the appearance of Ramayana and the 4 Purusharthas, the seed words of Ramayana. The second day topic will be Lakshmana. Third day topic will be Bharata. So 3 days Ram Katha. So the callers can, the caller devotees, they can inform These are the topics. So, Aruna Mataji, you can put in the group of callers list and ask the devotees to speak, to tell. When you're calling someone, you should tell what are the topics also. Okay? Hari Bol. Chap.